Hello, and welcome back to another Break the Press video. Today, we've got our weekly roundup. I know we missed the last one, guys. We're back. We're back after, 3 match weeks in the Premier League. Have we missed 3 match weeks already?
No,
That is crazy. I think we
Yeah.
have.
yes,
That is crazy. We apologize, guys. We apologize.
it's like now it's road to recovery, innit? We got injured preseason. We're back. We're back ready to be starting on your YouTube for you pages. Let's go, man. I'm not really excited for this episode. I would have mind missing this one. I really would have mind.
Listen, you gotta be here, rain or shine. All right, but today
It is
we've
raining
got.
and it is shining, so I'm here
It is,
both.
to be fair, no rainbows outside.
No.
On our panel today, we've
I
got.
see one.
Okay.
No, out my window. I see one.
I thought you're putting that in.
No,
Alright.
I see one out my window.
Is Dean there? Okay.
I'm here. There's no rainbow on my end. So no worries on about.
Let's go.
On this panel, we've got big Arsenal fan, Avid. Any words to say to the people?
Is that a fat joke?
No, it's not.
Bang. Yeah.
We got big.
Side.
I take up the whole Emirates, huh?
You're on the loser side.
Yeah, I am actually. Yeah.
We've got big Chelsea fan, Dean.
Don't forget Yusuf over here.
Yeah, we'll get to. We got big Chelsea fan, Dean. Any words?
Yep. No,
What
I'm
you
on the
point at me or your name? Man's doing this. Don't ever do that again. Yeah, because I feel belittled.
He's down there.
No.
He's down there. Where are me and Abba up here?
You missed your name as well. You missed your name.
No, I didn't.
Oh, is it the top row? Only winners on the top row.
Oh,
yeah, we're me and Abdul on top row. You're
no,
down
I'm saying your name is here. Your name is up there. Look.
You're pointing down to Abdul. Okay. No.
Yo, look at that. Arsenal behind first again.
They're third on here, which is not.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
And then the elephant in the room. The Man City fan Yusuf. He's not here. You may be wondering where he is. This guy, after losing 2 games in a row, has fled the country. He has fled the country. He's left. He's
migrated to Japan. He's not coming back.
He's gone to Japan. He's not coming back.
He's been Mount Fuji. Is it Fiji? Mount Fiji? Fuji. He's been I said it right the first time. He's been Mount Fuji more times than he has been to the Etihad.
That's actually true. No, you're right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
My man went to a whole mountain. Yeah, like one of the wonders of the world. Like before he went to Manchester.
Yeah,
that's
City
crazy.
fan in London. Yeah.
He saw the losses and was like, "Nah, I need to go as far away as humanly possible from Manchester."
He went to the other side of the world.
Bro, man, yeah. So Yusuf, don't worry.
All right.
We've got stuff for you when you come back, mate. We've
had our fun and games. We've had our fun and games in the intro. Let's get right down to business. We've got Liverpool v Arsenal, the big game of the week. 1-0 Liverpool. A Szoboszlai won the free kick. Avid, take us away.
Take me away, bro. Can someone take me away? God, I don't know.
What was your reaction when that went in?
I was at my cousin's house. He's a big Liverpool fan. Him and his dad. So it was a hostile environment. I went away to watch the game, and when he went in, I was like, good goal, great goal. Like when you can see free kicks and stuff, you can't be mad because it's not really. It's quality. That's what it is, and it's not really a mistake. Other than obviously if the keeper makes a mistake, you can't really blame Raya. In football, if it's posting in, they're unsavable. It was a great goal, man. It's just so frustrating that's what it took to beat us in such a poor and even game that should have been 0-0. We should have walked away with a draw. It took that's what it takes, man. It takes quality, and fair enough, man. Yeah. But talking about the game, I mean, from the lineup, that there was a very negative midfield, right, of Marino. I saw the discourse online. Me personally, I understood it because you can't go to Anfield with it and be like, yeah, we're going to go all gun blazing. We're going to do this and that. Fine. I understand it. I understand bringing Marino because the other option was Waneri or Eze. Eze, I can see why he didn't start him in midfield. Maybe left wing, sure. But I think he went for, let me just go for that solidity, right, of a good pressing trigger. and someone who can win duels. Fine, I understand it. The problem I have is, how did they last 72 minutes? How did Martinelli? Oh my God! Like,
I
oh,
was watching
seeing that
him.
name at
He
the
always
moment,
runs with his head down.
looking at that guy at the moment, mate, it's like, oh yeah.
I mean, you could get rid of him on transfer deadline day, maybe.
Saudi Arabia, please. Assalamu alaikum. One of them, man. Any of them. You
Didn't you
know,
guys reject like 90 mil or something from Al Nassr?
Oh my God! There's
I
no
think
way you
there's a
rejected
rumor.
Naima.
No, I think there's a rumor that a club in Saudi were willing to pay that. Come back, please. Please come back. That guy has regressed so much. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, and look, suppose that he had a good few games at right back, sure, yeah. But if you're a winger, yeah, you have to. What's the word? You have to
Drive at him, go at him.
drive at him and have the feeling that I'm a natural winger. This guy ain't a right back. Let me go at him. And he couldn't get past him once. And you look at the other side to Martinelli. So I'm sorry, but you can't start this guy anymore. If we want to win the league, he cannot start. And I said it from the summer. I would rather keep Trossard than Martinelli. I've been saying that because Trossard offers us more. He's a better dribbler. He affects the game more. He's more of a goal threat. Martinelli, at the moment, I couldn't name you one thing this guy's good at. Marino, again, I understand it. For 45 minutes, we completely controlled the game. The first half, we were in complete control. They didn't have a single touch in our penalty area for in like the first 23 minutes, which is crazy. They ended that half with 0.09 xg. XG talk. What I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to defend that lineup for the first 45 because we nullified them at Anfield, which is crazy, right? Now you go into the second half now. Now we need to go at them because it's such it's an open game. It didn't look like no team were going for it. Now you bring on Eze, now you bring on Odegaard or Waneri, whoever. He left it too late. So I think the lineup, I understand it, but the fact that he brought them on 72nd minute, that shows he came to draw. I don't think he came to draw with the lineup, but with the subs being so late, he came to draw. And that's why that loss, I have to put it all on Arteta because you can't get that wrong. You know, how you delaying it so much. And you can see Eze, as soon as he comes on, we're suddenly so much more dynamic with him and Odegaard. You know, Eze, as soon as he comes on, he's doing these little flicks past Szoboszlai. He's giving him a challenge. So, that being said, the 1-0 loss, did it annoy me? Yes. But is it the end of the world? No. Is it the end of a title race? No. Title races don't exist now. Title races exist coming up to December, January, February. That's when the race happens, right? So I'm not worried. I'm not, because that was a game where neither side deserved to win. It was a moment of magic, sure, and it could have went either side. You know, there was a penalty shout. I personally don't think it was a penalty. But let's say we did get the penalty and we score, it's 1-1, or let's say that suppose that Zubimendi didn't get that. You know, it's a game of like what ifs. They won, fair enough, but I'm not worried. Same how, like, for example, City lost 2 games in a row. We'll get to that. They're not out of the title race. There's not a title race yet. I think this Liverpool side have clear weaknesses, and I said at the start of the summer, this is going to be a 3-horse race. It's not going to be a title where someone wins it on 90 points. I said that teams are going to lose. That being said, just quickly touching on Mosquera, wow, baptism of fire, man. You look, Saliba's coming off injured, 5 minutes. Most rival fans are saying, "Yo," most Liverpool fans are saying, "Yo, let's go." You know, he came on. This is his Premier League debut. Or not debut, but I guess kind of he had 85 whole game. Came on, locked up Ekitike. Absolutely locked him up. He was sensational. Calafiori, who we all have our questions on defensively, locked up Mo Salah. Timber, the best right back in the league. The best right back in the league last year. You know, locked up Cody Gakpo. Who else was good? Eze in the 20 minutes, you can see this guy's a superstar. That's why I'm not worried so much. Start him left wing. I'm not worried. Madueke, I was really impressed with. I think him and Kirkes was brilliant as well, but it was an even battle. Do you know what I mean? Kirkes had the better of him sometimes. Madueke had the better of him sometimes. That was a classic battle. And Madueke, I was really happy with him yesterday. I think he wanted to win. He showed the desire. and he was really direct. So impressive with him. Gyökeres, again, look, no service into him. You know, why am I hearing Gyökeres slander, but I'm not hearing Ekitike slander? Why am I hearing Gyökeres slander, but I'm not hearing Mo Salah slander? Ekitike had more to work with than Gyökeres, by the way. Ekitike had more balls into him. So, you know, it was a poor game from Gyökeres, 100%. But you can't judge him on what he receives. Do you know what I mean? So, all in all, not a good game. I'm not worried, though. That being said, how many times do you think Pep Guardiola, who's won 5 Premier Leagues, how many times do you think he's won at Anfield, boys?
How many
Once.
times have Arsenal won? That's a better
Once.
question.
Yeah, but the point is, the narrative is you need to go Anfield to win. No, you don't, because Pep's won
You
5.
don't?
Pep's won 5 Premier Leagues. He's only won at Anfield once. You guys watched the game as well. What did you think of Arsenal and Liverpool?
Pretty boring game
Yeah,
for both
considering you
teams.
guys had major injuries, 1-0 result at Anfield, you take those. You can still win the title and lose big games like that. We look at great sides from beforehand. Obviously, they went to away grounds and they probably lost, so it's not like it's the end of the world now. But what I'm worried more about is, again, Liverpool kind of sat back and your style of play. This was what I was alluding to in the predictions video we did, and I said, why else might not win the league? It's because of the fact that if teams sit back against you, what's the answer? In a game like that, there wasn't really an answer for it. That's what I was worried about.
No, that's true, but yeah, you got to look at the midfield. You know, you got to look at Martinelli.
So down to Arteta then.
Yeah, I think that game was completely down to him.
All right, so it's not the end of the world. So you guys should be fine.
Any
Do we need to bring up, the elephant in the room?
What's that?
What's the
Well, he's gonna be, the second most expensive signing in the Premier League.
right.
Oh my God, we forgot to talk about him.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I mean, it just shows how weak his performance was. It's not really even
Every game.
yeah.
Can he complete 5 passes?
Abdul, you brought up the elephant in the room. Do you want to speak about the elephant in the room?
I will. Announce. Listen. That guy. What's his slander name again, Abid?
There's quite a few.
There's so many.
Yeah, just name some. Name.
Squirts.
Okay. Havertz. Okay.
That's my favorite
few
one.
more, but obviously we can't say those ones. But
Listen,
you know what I'm talking about, it. You know that.
I
one.
do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Abdul not wearing his shirt. You know that one.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I'm not gonna say it just in case we get cancelled.
No.
But yes, we're talking about Florian Wirtz. The big money signing. Well, the second big money signing for Liverpool now, after Alexander Isak. Could fail his medical. You never know. But yeah, he's had a very, very terrible time since he moved to Liverpool. Just in every aspect, he's not, he's not creating anything. He's not, receiving anything. He's nothing. He's just he's a passenger. He's basically a passenger every game. And for 125 million
against Arsenal, and I was like, wait, what? Good half. What good second half did he have? He did the exact same thing.
The
first half, which was getting the ball and doing nothing with it.
Exactly.
He was either losing the ball, or he was misplacing the pass, or he passed it, not really threatening passes. I'm not even hating for the sake of it, but listen, if you're worth 120 million, I'm sorry, but these spectacles here, these eyes here, they're gonna be watching you like a hawk, mate. Yeah, we should be allowed to criticize performances when you're worth 120 million. Liverpool fans, they're doing a good job at hiding these shocking horror. Hey,
yeah, and they're the loudest when it comes to other teams as well. They're
Pogba got started for worse.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Where's Graham Souness now? Where's Graham Souness now? Where's Gary Neville at?
Yeah.
As the most other players.
And it's not just him. Do we need to talk about the other elephant as well? The so-called, Ballon d'Or winner, contender. Yeah.
All right.
Do we need to talk about him as well because
didn't get the GA
after he signed the thing. After he signed the thing, hey.
Listen. No GA can cover it, and them GAs are covering his performance in the other 2 games, but. This seems to be a common occurrence now that I see in the Premier League where players sign new big wage contracts, and you just see their season or career just
But I feel like that's
nosedive.
always been the case, right?
Not really. I mean,
For
Haaland's got a
example,
big
Sanchez,
contract.
Alexis Sanchez,
Yeah, but Haaland's renewed his contract.
Ozil,
Yeah, but
Aubameyang.
Haaland renewed his contract.
But there was no drama with Haaland. It's more about like when there's a whole big saga, like they need to sign
No.
a contract, and when it gets signed, did they perform?
So what do you think it is with Salah though? Because it's, I mean, we all said we don't expect him to have the same season he did last year, but how's he gone this, like, you can tell the level's dropped a little bit.
I think
Is it the other
physically he's declining a bit. So what I thought would happen was his numbers in terms of assists and like his chances of career will go up. And he has done it in some games, even against Newcastle. He could have had a couple of assists and made a cross in the first half of that game. So I was expecting this season to get more assists. I think maybe once it clicks more with Liverpool's other attackers, obviously they're going to sign a new British transfer record fee striker. Surely with these sort of players coming in, and as time goes on, they gel, his assist numbers go up, and that's what's probably going to make him look a bit probably better. But I think he's definitely physically declined. Like you can tell he's
It
not.
doesn't look like he's lost a bit of a yard of pace.
Yeah, it's weird. I've always associated Salah with being really quick, so it's like now that he's lost it, it's like, I mean, we'll see. It's not done for him. It's again early into the season. Maybe just need to get used to things again. But yeah, it is a bit weird, especially in these games where he usually does perform. It's a bit weird.
I think he's playing at a slower pace a little bit.
Yeah,
Could
be just conditions.
Shots, you know that shot against Arsenal where Declan Rice blocked it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I expect Salah to maybe take that shot a bit quicker.
Yeah, it's that sharpness I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Don't know. We'll
and
see.
I think before we move on, let's quickly talk about. Should we mention Isaac and how he fits into this team then?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, we can.
Because what happens to Ekitike now? What happens to Isaac? What happens to Salah? How do you fit these players in? I don't think it's a simple case of
4-2-4.
Nah.
Play 4-2-4.
Not play that. Because their fullbacks are not even defensively minded like that.
Nah, you wouldn't.
That would be like a 2-4.
Yeah, that's just like too much for Van
It'd be a
Dijk.
2-2-6.
Yeah, that's just not happening. It's not happening. That
I don't think it's a depth thing, though, man.
Sorry?
I don't think it's a depth thing. I don't think Ekitike should accept being on the bench. And I don't think it's a thing where, oh, this guy's a good dribbler, let's put him out on the wing. Because that doesn't work like that. Look at Marmoush, for example. This guy, he is a striker / second striker. He's playing on the wing for City, ineffective. You know, just because these are fast players or they can dribble, I don't think it's a solution of, oh, let's just slap him on the wing. I think it takes a special player to play on the wing or someone who's got more than enough adequate experience. It's like when people say with Trent, let's put him midfield. The guy's never played in midfield, so he can't.
Do you not believe that that's the plan, that they're going to put Isak on the wing with Ekitike through the middle?
I think if that is the plan, I don't think it's a very good plan.
It's a very expensive transfer window for Liverpool. It was a 400+ million. So I mean, and they got very big acquisitions. So I don't know how you're gonna balance it out with the rest of the players.
I mean, if Arne Slot's a top manager, he should be able to figure something out, some kind of system change. Maybe inside forwards instead. I don't know. We'll see.
It's gonna be Isak on the wing. Watch. The first game back from international break, he's on the wing.
No way. He's at 130
He's gonna
million.
be on the wing.
No way.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that's enough for my team depression talk.
Your depression talk, okay?
Yeah. Moving on to top of the league. It's been a while since I think I said that.
2021.
You're not top of the league.
2021.
Yeah. No,
you're top of the league.
Oh wait, no, we're not. No, it's second.
Top of the league.
Yeah, relax, mate.
Yeah, relax, mate.
Wait,
I still can't say it.
Calm down.
Yeah, I mean, it was a game shaded with a controversy, to be honest. I think, it's one of them ones where the game literally was affected by those VAR decisions. I think once we went 2-0 up from that dodgy pen, you could tell Fulham weren't into it anymore. So I understand why huge controversy came out from that game. But what are your thoughts on the penalty or the disallowed goal?
I think that's shocking, man.
Well, you think it shouldn't have stood?
Wait, are you talking about the Fulham goal?
Which one? Fulham goal. Yeah.
That's shocking, man. How is that getting disallowed?
I mean, he does step on him.
But it's like where does his foot go?
Mm.
That's like the other side of it, right? Is let's say you've got a handball, right? Penalty shout. And let's say someone defender's hand is in a position and you touch his hand. It's like, where is the defender supposed to put his hand, right? Like, it's the same way this way. If he's doing a skill, where's his leg supposed to go?
But the thing is, I think we see more of these kind of handballs where even though they can't do anything, they just give it anyway.
I don't think so because, for example,
Yeah,
like
the other day there was one that was just given. No, in which game was it? Was it the Villa Crystal Palace game? I
What's that?
think Villa Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, for Matessa's penalty.
No, I don't know, man. Like, what do you expect him to do there?
No, it's harsh, but it's okay. Let's say that was a leg breaker. Then what are we saying?
I think it should still stand.
I
Well, so
seem
if
to
he broke
remember
his
you
leg
a
from
bit,
there, then it'd be fine.
you know, saying that many years ago, you know, COVID time. Do you remember the Bruno Fernandes one?
I was gonna bring that up. Yeah,
Yeah,
Did he
and
get
that
When he
was,
did that.
that was given, wasn't it?
that was
Yeah,
given.
but you, I remember you said in it that should have never been given. as a
Exactly.
because he
penalty.
steps on him.
Exactly. But it's been given. So it's not VAR and stuff like this now. In my opinion, it's not about what I think. It's about how to be consistent. Because me being
Consistent?
Arsenal, I've seen so much inconsistencies. Now all I'm saying is be consistent.
I think we're not gonna get that now, which is just not happening with VAR.
I genuinely think that's shocking. I think that's shocking.
I can understand debating about it, but what I don't understand is the outrage that this has caused. I think it's overblown.
No, but it's like,
No, you see, they're demanding for apologies. Like, there's still a case, regardless of what your opinion is on whether it's a penalty or not. He does step on it. There's some kind of understanding as to why they would not give it. And yet, the outrage that I've seen is mad. Like, I'd never expected it to blow like this much.
but the outrage is because PGML, they've come out and apologized. They've said they've made a mistake. So they have said themselves, based on their rules, that it shouldn't have been
But wouldn't you think that's media pressure? Because I was watching the game on TNT, and I was saying Darren Fletcher. I've never seen him that angry before. Like the commentary after that goal was disallowed, he was raging. Like I've never seen him that annoyed. And I feel like the media pressure's played into it.
It's not, because they've given worse decisions than that one, and they've not apologized, or they've not said we've made a mistake. I think it's a bad decision, but I mean that wasn't the only decision in the game.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I think the second one was worse. I think the penalty was worse than the stomp, because João Pedro literally handballed it a second earlier, and he's like, it's that thing about where else is he supposed to put his arms, and it's right in front of him.
I don't think that was the point. I think it was Caicedo clearly steps on Iwobi's foot.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That was a build up in the first goal, no?
No, that was just before.
Second goal.
No, just before.
He does 2 tackles. Yeah.
Just before it goes to João Pedro, like in the air and stuff, Caicedo steps on Iwobi's foot.
No, that was after.
No,
yeah, because the ball bounces around, then Caicedo wins it, and then it came from that.
Yeah, I'm talking about the penalty. To build up on the penalty. So before the João Pedro, before the Bobo and stuff, right in the box, Caicedo stamps on Iwobi's foot.
No, that was after.
That goal is worse then, because by that logic, that they shouldn't have counted.
I swear that incident was after.
No, it was before.
No, it was after.
What incident?
Caicedo stepping on Iwobi's foot.
Was it that? The build up to the Muniz goal?
That was after. That was after the handball.
No.
I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna pull it up. You don't talk. I'm gonna pull it up.
I know what he's talking about, because when João Pedro handballs it, the ball then obviously goes away. It like goes to the right. Caicedo is in that like he wins the ball basically, and that comes from him stamping on Iwobi. That's what happened.
I don't know. Maybe
that's what happened.
Maybe I got the sequence of it wrong. But I think
that's what happened.
Yeah, I think that was a foul, and they took they took an awfully long time to make a decision. So I don't understand like what they're doing then, because firstly, it's like they're going in parts. So this, I don't know how long they spent checking that.
Yeah, no, that's why I think that goal was this whole thing was worse than the first one.
I agree. I don't
I
know.
think the first one, the media outrage was literally because Josh King's goal, he's a great player by the way. His goal got ruled out because of what happened, and a lot of that anger towards him getting his goal ruled out led to the whole outrage. Because I saw they put him on the interview afterwards. When have you ever seen that? A goal being disallowed, they bring
No,
him a
no,
media.
that does happen.
Does it?
As a
They
free
brought
kick,
him out before the manager, before any of our players.
as a free kick a few years ago.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe. It's a rarity though.
yeah, you're right. It's rare. It's rare.
So I think that played into it a bit. I think the second goal was a worse decision, honestly.
Genuinely, look, you can talk about. I think that's one of the worst ref games.
Oh yeah, his overall performance was terrible. No, like the amount of loose balls or things that
Did
look
you hear
like
his reasoning as well
given.
for the VAR decisions?
What was his reasoning?
For
the wording of
Rodrigo
the
Muniz one. Yeah, the wording of
it's
Rodrigo
basically
Muniz.
reckless challenge when he's not
Yeah.
obviously intended to do that. But I think that one could be up to a mistake. He just said that in the moment, like missaid something maybe.
I guess, but that is an example of a game being killed. That game was killed. It was dead.
Yeah. No, we definitely got lucky with that. We did get lucky. But I do want to talk about Fulham. They were amazing in that first half. We were getting destroyed. So I don't know how we came out 1-0. Obviously the VAR decision, but we did start to go into the game after their goal went in.
I think a bit of the outrage with the first one is also the added time, which led to involving score.
Oh, right, yeah, that's true. No, that's true.
I think that's what Big Pop is. I forgot about that. Yeah, because there was a lot of added time, which obviously allowed you to score. And João Pedro, he's lethal in the air.
Yeah, no, this is a huge surprise to me in terms of goal scoring. Again, headed goals is not something I expected from him like this, and he's at several corners now. He's been a lethal threat that people just seem to not be able to stop. Like they prepare for him, and he just gets in on in the action. And it's really good to see. It's very refreshing for a striker like Chelsea to actually be doing this. So yeah, I'm very pleased with him. He played well. Esteval was good as well. Because in a game where it was very chaotic, Fulham were closing in that space and we were having loose touches everywhere. He was that one player that just was technically secure. The passes were good, dribbles were good. Bassey's a very good 1v1 defender. That was one of the only times I've ever seen him really consistently get beat like that or struggle with a fullback. So that was nice to see. But it's a shame the game's been overshadowed by VAR controversy again.
Any worries with Liam Delap?
Oh, that's led to a whole domino effect. Nicholas Jackson stuff, Mark Hughes as well. Now it's really unfortunate.
Oh yeah, he's back now. Yeah, you bring him back.
Yeah, no, it's a whole mess right now at Chelsea. I don't know, but in terms of Delap, it's unfortunate. It could be out for 6 to 8 weeks or even longer. As soon as he went down, you could tell because those hamstring injuries are like bad. So yeah, that was annoying.
That guy is
like
in 007.
Uses his strength.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
those players to run to press. It's a very difficult injury. I think one thing I want to say to you, Dean, is what are your thoughts on controversy surrounding Chelsea in your every game? To be honest,
So the last 3 games. Oh yeah, so it's the Eberechi as a free kick, then the West Ham game. Which one would it have been? Is it the goal?
The foul on
Paqueta. Huh? Which goal?
The foul on Paqueta from Chalobah.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one I don't think was a foul.
I think it was. He didn't get the ball.
It's more like he wanted to body him, but Paqueta fell on the floor.
But he did get him. Like he did get into him. He didn't get the ball.
But was it clear and obvious?
I think it was.
I don't know. He tried to. So he leans in because Paqueta's lost balance. But then Paqueta goes down, which makes it look a lot worse than it did. That's why I think
that was a foul, man.
Maybe I don't even remember it too well. I didn't think it was a
foul.
It's tit-tat.
Everyone's a disgrace.
One way or the other way.
Consistency again.
It is inconsistent, but I mean, don't worry, because considering the media outrage, we're gonna get a few decisions go against us now. Don't worry, don't worry about that.
I don't know about that.
No, honestly,
all right.
Yeah, it happened. Don't worry.
But
last season.
London Derby won against Fulham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. The drew against Crystal Palace.
Oh yeah. No, but they won this
You
one.
should have lost against Crystal Palace, though. You
Bullshit.
should be on so
No, we
much
are-
less points. You should be on so much less points.
Maybe, but look, as Abid said
You're
against
robbing
United,
people.
you get these results against. If you
Yeah,
want to compete,
exactly.
you're just gonna have to do it.
It's not nice. Do you see what? Just before we move on to the Man United Burnley game, do you see what Peter Schmeichel said about Arsenal?
Bruv, listen, that angers me because how dare put me on the main screen right now.
Okay, wait, 1
Put
second.
me
1
on the
second.
stage right now.
There you go.
How dare a man talk about what was his words?
He said ugly.
Ugly football, ugly brand of football.
Boring football. He hopes that Liverpool win. All right, but how's that coming out the mouth of a man who played
He's not a United
a way
fan.
of football? What did you say?
He's not a United fan.
No, forget that. Who played a way of football that forced FIFA to introduce a rule of back pass.
Yeah. The UEFA thing, innit? Yeah.
You were the main reason why back passing was introduced. You did that for the whole game, passing back to the keeper, and you are talking about bad football. Wait, is this guy
but
right?
if he didn't do it, we could still be doing it now.
Casper, what's it, Pete? How dare you,
Schmeichel?
Yeah?
Do you want the actual full
Have a
quote?
look in the mirror, mate.
Do you want the full quote?
I'm looking at it right now. Daily Mail report. Yeah.
He says,
I have never to win. Yeah, that's incredible.
I have never in my life ever wanted a team to win a game of football more than Liverpool today. Arsenal bring an ugly brand of football to our game.
You know, it's look in the mirror, mate. Yeah. It's embarrassing. That's what it is. Look in the mirror.
But you say that, right? But there was no rules for it back then, so obviously you can get away with it.
That's ugly football.
That was normal, but that was normalized.
What he did with Denmark, that's the worst version football has ever seen.
But it was normalized.
No, it wasn't. Because he did it. They did it to a level where no one's seen it before. They forced UEFA to do something that was normal at the time and make it outlawed in football. Take me off now. Embarrassing.
Yeah, we'll take him off.
Yeah, I'm so confused. That quote's come at a time when Liverpool didn't play that well.
They didn't play that well either.
It's like Schmeichel and Carragher. Get off, man. Honestly, football punditry in the UK is in such a bad place, man. People just spin narratives and agendas like without looking in the mirror. Mate.
Back clicks, yeah.
Disgusting.
All right, let's move on to the United Burnley game. A win for Man United finally after 4 games in. We finally won a game.
Yeah.
In a game where, we should have been out of sight in the first half. We should have easily been, I could say, 3-4-0 up. We had the best chances. We were playing well again. We always play well.
Not for too long, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna let me finish. Let me talk. We were playing well in spells again, as we always do. It's not always a consistent theme. But yeah, it's the same issues again where we shouldn't even have conceded, let alone make the game close. Like if we took our chances, which we should have, and this has been a common theme throughout these 4 games, where we just can't take our chances. Like we have good chances to go up, you hope so. In that game, we had Mbeumo. We had the Ahmad one where it was squared to him. We had another Mbeumo one. These are all in the first half, and then because we didn't take our chances in the second half, it gives Burnley the belief that we can actually try to get something. And then we who did we score? Who scored first again? I can't remember who actually scored first in that game.
It was an own goal, Josh Cullen.
Oh yes, it was. Oh yeah, free kick. Yeah, free kick from Bruno off Casemiro's head, and then it's a free goal. Actually, that's the type of goal I thought Man United would concede.
Crazy. He was literally
so crazy.
Desert island.
It is literally so crazy. And then they go and equalize with was it Lau Foster?
Yeah, Foster.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, from again. I'm gonna say this now, right? I'm pretty sure I'm correct, right? If you include disallowed goals, right, excluding 1 goal, I think, yeah. But even then, you can include that goal, yeah. We've conceded, I think 8 or 9 goals, right? not from the opposition team doing something like amazing, just from mistakes, just from defensive errors. We've conceded that many goals just from us. So I'll talk you through the first goal. We're in position, right? We're in a line. We're doing our thing, and then for some reason, I don't know what happened here. The Lick decides to try switch with Dallo, and then they're just like looking at each other. Dallo's got his hands up, and there's this big wide space on the flank. The ball gets played out wide, and if you give people time and space, they're gonna put a good cross in. No one's tracking, without Foster, bang, goal. Typical. But then they did well to respond quickly. It was what was it? It was a long ball into Dallo, runs down the line to the byline, crosses it back in, and Bremo, and that's 2 goals for him now. Looking like a good player, looking like one of the shining lights in that attack. Shame for Cunha, he got a little hamstring injury.
Looking like the
What'd you say,
shine
Abby?
of the other two.
Oh,
Yeah, the other 2. No, if Cunha was scoring the goals, right, innit, people would be like more on him, like as in like he's doing better because he is. I mean, he's out now, so that's a shame.
Oh,
He's
how long
got
is he out for?
no idea. There's no news on that yet, but it looked like it was a hamstring injury, which is. Is it me or is there like a lot more hamstring injuries this season?
There's a lot.
Like this reminds me of a few seasons ago where there used to be so many like hamstring injuries. But yeah, we score, and then who was the second goal scorer? I don't remember who scored the second.
Anthony for Burnley. Was it Anthony?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Now I remember. Now I've got it in my head actually. Another defensive error. What's going on here? So the ball, I think it gets crossed in. It gets flicked on. They kick the ball. By in there, innit, he catches it, or in his midriff, like with his hands like this, like that. It hits him, innit? And then he hits his knee. It comes off, and then it's just bobbling around. Someone kicks it. Kobe mainly puts his leg out, so he tries to clear it. It hits by India and goes in the net.
Mhm.
Oh, you can't make it up. The goals I see, it gets worse and worse every single time. It actually generally gets. I think like we hit low for the goals we concede. No. It just gets worse and worse. And then we got the penalty from Ahmad. Little 1-2. Bruno into Ahmad, gets pulled down by Anthony. Now, controversial or not, I mean,
Yeah, that's Ben.
I don't think he should be pulling him anyway, regardless.
Yeah.
In that late into the game, when there's 2 players on Ahmad, like you got your defender covering, I don't think you should be pulling.
I think if it's 2 people pulling, if it's a defender and attacker pulling each other, sure. But if it's defender pulling an attacker, if you pull him for literally a second, if it's a shirt pull or arm tug, it's a penalty. It's a penalty.
But we get the penalty. Celebration's a bit shameless. We're playing Burnley.
I don't think so. I'm gonna defend Man United here. I've seen a lot of people online and social media say, "Calm down, it's only Burnley." But when Man United lose, the whole
also true,
everyone's saying United's trash, this and that. Oh my God, Grimsby. So I'm sorry, this is a team that hasn't won in 4 games. Of course they're gonna celebrate. I don't.
If you winner as well is always like good limbs as well.
I think 90th minute winner, late winner, whoever it is. If you're out in the garden, and you're playing against your son and you score when it's a lot, but knee slide on that kid. You know what I mean? I'm gonna defend your club. I think it's, I think it's a bit weird. Let them celebrate. What I will say though is, I didn't like how Bruno and Dallo were trying to do too much to the Forest.
That's where it gets a bit.
That's listen, show a bit
especially when Bruno was doing it into Foster's face.
Exactly, and
then he got shocked when
this is the same guy. When if it happens to him, he's kicking up a fuss. That's what I will say. I did not like that from Bruno. But I think let him celebrate, man. Let him celebrate. You haven't won.
It's only going to be our first win in a couple of weeks. Yeah. We play City and then Chelsea next. It's going to be great fun.
I think you can get something at City. I'm going to.
Yeah, you definitely can. Etihad
we got a new goalkeeper now, so we got a new goalkeeper. So
they've got a new goalkeeper. Maybe.
City also have a new goalkeeper as well. Yeah, that's it. They've got Donnarumma now. Hopefully, Man United get another midfielder. Let's move on to Manchester City. All the talk is on Man United.
No,
Yusuf is not here, but all the talk is on Man United about how poor they've been. But City have gone under the radar. They've gone under the radar of how
they have.
After that, was it 5-0 thrashing of Wolves? everyone, even Yusuf
Oh,
got
no,
excited.
yeah.
Rangers, signing of the season, man of the match, and best debut ever. And what did we say? We said,
I was saying, calm down,
calm down. Exactly.
because again, I don't want to dig him out. Pause. But we're talking about Wirtz. We're talking about Gyökeres. We're talking about Mbeumo. Reinders. That's another game where I'm struggling to see what the hype is about. I know it's 3 games in, I know. But you know how Yusuf, for example, is saying, oh my God, this guy's like, oh my days, why did Arsenal not get this box crusher? How did Chelsea, United, Arsenal let this guy go to Man City for 50 million? And it's like, with City, they've had a good record. Obviously, before the Tottenham game, they won their last 16 in a row, 70. Great record. But in terms of their build-up, people want to talk about Arsenal, how predictable we are. I watch City and it's so sluggish. It's like all your players are penned up into the opponent's half, and you're just trying to play side to side. There's not one player trying to break the mold. As much as Reinders tries, he doesn't do enough to the extent where people are saying, how we did against the Wolves, and people are saying, oh my God, look at this box Gundogan replacement. He didn't do that against Spurs, and he didn't do that against Brighton. They cross it side to side, and then they move it side to side, and they try and find Haaland. They try and cross it to Haaland. That being said, Haaland did have a few chances in the Brighton game. That one missing. The goal again. It's scrappy goal. I'm not hating, but it's a scrappy goal. Do you know what I mean? The ball bundle in and out. Marmoush gets the touch. Haaland finish. Good finish. Yeah, man, I look at City and as much as Arsenal haven't been that inspiring, I'm like, why aren't people talking about City then? Most importantly, why aren't people talking about Pep? Because this City team are so uninspiring to watch. They're so stagnant. Why is no one talking about City?
I mean, I think people they mainly got their criticism very heavily during that insane losing streak they went on, and I think people's expectation of City have just lowered to this point. I think a lot of people don't have them in the title race, so when they have losses like this, it's like, yeah, we didn't really expect them to really challenge for the league anyway. So it's one of them ones. I think everyone can acknowledge there's been a big decline of City. There used to be that invincible feeling with them, and now it's just like I see them lose, and I'm not surprised by it. That feeling's gone with Pep, and it makes you wonder, is it done for Pep and Man City? I wonder, what do you guys think?
I mean, look, people were moved by this Man City rebuild, and it's
they didn't sign defenders.
Hmm?
They didn't sign anything to fix their defense with. Okay, they signed Donnarumma and Trafford, but in terms of two
keepers. I mean,
right back as well. They right back.
Remember, let's not forget their window in January where they signed
Nico. Yeah.
But no one wants to. We're not allowed to speak about that. But let's just brush aside that City spent 200 million 6 months before they spent another 200 million. Let's just ignore that for a second. These players were brought in to rejuvenate City, to make them Pep's team again, to make them scary City again, and they look worse. So there's flack on Arteta. There's flack on Amorim. Where's the flack on Pep? I'm sorry, football's a fast game. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past. It matters about what you're doing now. You know? I just sound like a hater, but honestly, I watch a lot of title opposition. All right? And I've watched City for so long now, for so many years, and it's like I see the media reputation of them, and it's still like they're untouchable. It's like, if you're going to speak about City, it's going to have to be positives, unless they go on a really bad losing streak.
In terms of Pep Guardiola, he signed a 1-year extension, right? Was it 1 year?
Yeah.
And it expires this year, right?
Yeah, I think he's leaving.
I think he's leaving. Yeah. I think it's done.
I couldn't talk about Brighton. I don't think they were that good either. I think defensively, Brighton aren't great.
Brighton though. This is what you get with Brighton.
Exactly, and that's why they're always where they are, because their attack is really good, their midfield is good, but their defense is the weak point. You know, people know about Van Hecker. He's a good defender. He is, but it's like their defensive line, their defensive structure as a whole is not strong. They don't have a strong basis. They're talking about the game. I think Nuri was very shaky against
Minte was killing
very
us.
shaky. And even on the other side, Mateus Nunes very shaky against Mitoma. Gave away a free kick, and then obviously build up, gave away the penalty from that side, scored the penalty. Penalties are penalties, but that allowed and when Hurstler made the 4 changes when he brought on I forgot all their names now, but when he brought on Milner, when he brought on
The
can't
goal
remember.
scorer.
Huh?
Who scored the goal? I've forgotten his name now.
I can't remember his name now. Guza.
Gruder.
Gruder, Milner, there's a few other names. For the life of me, I can't
Did
remember.
Minte start or did he
Yeah,
come
he
on?
started.
Okay, yeah, no.
When they came on, Brighton looked like they had life in them. And then, again, heavy counterattack for that goal. Where's the City shape? What's going on? How are they that open? Trying to chase
With Rodri as well.
With Rodri as well.
That unbeaten streak with Rodri's done.
It's gone.
It was done ages ago. I don't know how they let
No,
it
they
carry
did something
on.
where they didn't count it for some reason.
Yeah, because it was penalties.
Nice
Whatever.
whatever.
Man. Whatever.
And even him, he doesn't. Obviously, he's come back from injury, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But it's like, what? I feel like this City team have lost their identity heavily.
Yeah.
The Ruben Diaz is again looking really shoddy when coming on. John Stones, what is his role in this team now? And Brighton from out of nowhere came in, snatched it.
I think the Amex has always been a stadium they struggled at anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I thought watching the game, the way the game state was going, I thought City would get a scrappy winner. But out of nowhere, Brighton just came back into it. They had so much confidence with the penalty, and they came and Gruder just,
Yeah, St. Trafford and Nuri is a great goal. Good composure.
The bravery there was incredible.
Speaking on City's build up, we previously talked about them getting Donnarumma. How do you think their build up's going to change now? Now they got Donnarumma.
What build up?
I don't understand that move at all.
Yeah,
because Donnarumma is not like James Trafford, who
he's not.
We've seen it. Like, he likes ball playing goalkeepers, right? And you wouldn't really say Donnarumma is a ball playing goalkeeper. So is Pep just trying to sign players for the next manager? Well, I don't even know what he's doing anymore.
Or he's maybe just sick of the lack of a shot-stopping keeper. I mean, Trafford was good in goal in that game, but maybe
I'm a big fan of Trafford, and I think
he was good in that game. He made a couple of insane saves.
They have spent like 60 million on 2 goalkeepers now this summer.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like Trafford's distribution is incredible. Like, just watching him, he pelts the ball, but it always reaches a City player. I don't understand it. And one thing with Pep is, right, with all his evolutions of what he's done out of every club, the one thing is a non-negotiable for Pep is playing out from the back. So I don't understand how that's going to work now with Donnarumma, who is a serial numpty with the ball like he's like a bomb. He treats it like it's a disease. You know what I mean? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's a really weird one. Really
maybe he's evolving again. Maybe this is Pep throwing the dice again. I don't know.
Make him a counter-attacking team or something.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's all the big games done. Yeah, that is all the big games done. Obviously, we've had other big results. We had Tottenham lose to Bournemouth 1-0. The Thomas Frank.
The Frank engine
the shine, yeah.
You know what I mean? It stopped.
The shine's coming off a bit. We've also had West Ham win 3-0 against Nottingham Forest, the first win of the season.
Very impressive.
A good win for them, yeah.
Does this keep Graham Potter in his job? We don't know. We will find out.
What a player Jared Bowen is.
Jared Bowen, yeah.
Did you see his Messi's run, that Callum Wilson?
Yeah, that was disgraceful. How was he laughing about it with him as well?
I don't understand. Wow, man.
Goals like that are so rare in football now. You actually consistently see someone beat players like that, and it's just.
I couldn't name more than maybe 2 or 3 wingers in the Premier League right now that could do that run.
Yeah, that was incredible. He should have scored. It's so frustrating. He's my FPL as well, man.
We've had Crystal Palace win 3-0. Their
shine is going.
Their shine is even without Eze, they're still shining. They signed Yeremy Pino to replace him.
Hopefully, they keep
anyone see Ismail Assar's celebration?
Yeah, that was so weird.
Mate, my head now imagine you're 3-0 down. That's the celebration.
Yeah, that was weird.
Nah, man. Great form.
we'll talk about Newcastle. You know, they've lost Isak. Just quickly talk
Bro,
about them.
their
What's going
form
wrong with them?
the
Yeah,
past 10 games has been terrible.
it's
They
very
didn't,
poor.
they didn't win a game in preseason. They either drew or lost. They
Yeah.
haven't won in the Prem. They've either drew or lost. In the last few games of the Premier League season, the last 2 or 3 games, they've drawn or lost. It's looking really bad for Newcastle.
Very dangerous. Well, they've got what do they have? They've got Wissa through the door now. They got Wissa. They got Voldemort.
Right?
Yeah,
Voldemort. I don't know. How to say it.
Voldemort, yeah.
yeah, Voldemort. Yeah.
They've got a fresh 120 million to play with as well.
They do.
What?
They need to get some players in.
Oh, right,
do.
yeah.
But they might.
Okay.
Listen, we got. What's it? Closes at 7. They got like what 5 hours to
And
go.
they're
as of
17th
recording.
in the league right now on 2 points.
Their
They
players
are-
don't
they don't
do
have a win.
as well. I mean, obviously Bruno, incredible. I love Bruno. I think Bruno's a world-class player. He's been brilliant. Tonali's been good. But you look at that forward line. Gordon, I don't think he scored in the last 15 games. You know, they don't have a recognized striker. Will Asuna.
But they do now. Actually, they do.
Now they do.
How they do,
They
yeah.
do now. Yeah.
No, I really do rate Voldemort, so I think there'll be a recovery. They'll be fine, I think.
Yeah, they recover it, but it's a very
They'll be
slow start. for
They've
them
been
to see.
terrible for the past 15 games. That's warning signs and need to be.
That is without Isak now as well. Yeah. Okay. Who do we have? We have got Wolves Everton 3-2 to Everton. They're shining as well. David
Beautiful
Moyes, second
masterclass,
season.
beautiful masterclass.
Jack Grealish was it 2 assists?
He's got
Yeah,
4. He's
just-
most in the Premier League.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
he's
no,
you know,
no,
he's
no.
shining. Maybe Pep Guardiola. Maybe he just ruins players, but no one wants to talk about it. Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe,
Because look at him, he's shining now. You know, he's got his creative freedom. You know, he's linking up with Bell, Illiman, and Jai.
Yeah.
You know,
Beautiful.
it's going
Yeah,
well.
nice. They got a
Just
nice
well,
team
yeah.
over there. They got a very nice
Very
team.
nice.
They're cooking
Very
something.
nice.
They're cooking something. Can I change my prediction for them now?
No,
Where did you put them?
Ah, shit. I think I put them like 15th.
I think I put them 10th or 11th or 12th.
Yeah, I put them
No.
quite high, I believe. I put
Oh,
them
I messed up. Is that all the games? Oh no, we got Sunderland Brentford 2-1 win for Sunderland.
Again, limbs
Yeah,
are saving
yeah.
your light.
They've signed more players. They signed 2 new players as well.
Oh, yeah, who did they sign?
They signed Gertruda on loan.
And
they've
Robbie.
signed,
Brian Bobby.
Robbie, yes, Brian Robbie on loan as
So
well.
Mark Hughes gone, and they've brought in another striker.
Really good proactive business, man. This is what we need to
Yeah.
see.
The relegation sides are not looking too bad.
It's not.
Leeds
it's not.
haven't-
Yeah,
And obviously,
looking
lost
at the old
Arsenal.
Leeds are doing well as well. They got 4 points.
Yeah,
already
they got
from
points off
games.
Newcastle. One against Everton, who are praising. Sunderland,
Looks like
2
the old
wins.
guard of the Premier in trouble with the West Hams.
Yeah,
The
the Wolves.
Mm.
I'm not. It'll be good to see some different teams in the league. So not
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, I've
But-
always admired Sunderland. I do.
Oh, shut up, bro. You said it's a hipster pick.
No, it is. It
It's
is.
not hipster. Look
No,
how
no,
many players
No, it's a hipster
some good
pick.
players.
No, it's a hipster pick. But I grew up with Sunderland in the Prem.
Oh,
He
yeah,
likes them.
We all did. We all did.
We all appreciate them. They're a Prem
We
I'm
all
team.
appreciate
saying-
them.
I'm
And
saying
it's nice to see.
I've enjoyed Sunderland's story. You know, the Jermaine Defoe and Bradley Lowry, may he rest in peace. You know, Sunderland have always been a nice club. I did say it's a hipster pick, but I've as a club, I like Sunderland.
It's also nice to see them back after a 8-year absence.
Yeah.
It's not the same teams coming up. It's actually, you know,
They've shown
fresh
that
to
they've
someone
been
new.
here before. They've acted like they've been
Yeah.
here before.
It's good to see. And we get the Tyneside derby as well.
Yes.
First time in a long time in the Premier League.
It might actually be a good
Very
battle, not
excited.
just like
Yeah, it
sitting.
would be.
and
Yeah, because you listen, it could actually be a good
Yeah.
battle. But I think, you know, as you would say, we give shout out to the FPL. And we're gonna let Mr. Dean here give the shout out. You may want to get your, you know, the winner on the screen if you want.
Read his name
If
as
he's
well.
available.
Read his name. Read his
If he's available, you can get him on the screen.
I don't think he'll want to, but I mean, I'll shout him out. How many points was he on? Let's just quickly check.
175, I think.
Yeah, he's top now in terms of the overall table. Siam, his name is Seeds on here. Yeah, give him a shout. He got some couple smart picks in there.
Yeah,
Well
he's
done.
on 204 points.
Wow.
Yeah,
well
nah, fair
done.
play. Yeah, second.
20 clear of who? 20
Me.
clear of who, Dean? Oh,
Me.
he's a clear of you.
He is
Had
second.
Mark Gahey in his team, captain João Pedro. Yeah, solid team.
And obviously, you know, we're going to talk about, you know, the man in Japan. He thought just like City, he thought he won the league on the first game week, and he's dropped down all the way down to 15th.
Oh,
He is falling. He is falling. But I think we'll wrap it up here. It's been we're back. It's been a great episode, boys. We will try to upload every week. As we said, we've got big things coming up. You'll probably see it. By the time you still come back, you'll probably see it.
Big plans.
Yeah, listen, subscribe, leave a like, follow all our socials. TikTok's blowing up. Abid has absolutely cooked the Ghanaian fans.
Well, also, wait. Yeah, sorry. I need to do a weekly Kudus watch. Let me just
Oh
add
yeah.
that.
Oh, actually, yeah. Go on.
Let me just add that segment into the show.
Yeah, go on.
Because he got lucky. He got 2 lucky assists in the first game because Richarlison decided to, turn into R9. Yeah. What has he done in the next 2 games? What did he do in the last game against Brentford? Nowhere to be seen. Huh? Yeah. Kudus watch. I mean, this week. I ate good. Yeah. Next week I'll be on to you. Oh, you're lucky. You got a 2-week break. Hey, I'll be watching the Ghana, mate. I'll be watching Ghana. I'm gonna follow you wherever you go, Kudus. Kudus watch this week. Hey, we're eating good.
But I think this is it. We're gonna wrap it up here. Any last words, dude?
No, expect some VAR controversy with us soon. Expect it very soon.
Hopefully.
Hey, you'll see.
I bet any last words?
How'd I do it? How'd I point? There, I pointed. There you go. No words.
No?
We can't see a finger, but okay.
At least you can't see the finger.
Yusuf, hold it.
Okay. And listen, when we come back, actually, we've got international break now.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a while. So when he's back, surely
you might see game shows. You might see game shows. You never know what might be coming up. Could be different things. But this is Break the Press. We will see you again for the next episode in 2 weeks' time. Goodbye.
Take care.
Bye.